As we move closer.
DCW.
Alright, welcome to DCW Attitude this evening. Alright, Kurt, we will see you next week. And I hope you enjoy Monday when Attitude is released on YouTube. Alright, so with that, welcome everybody. Tonight, in our main event, it will be Fate versus the British Union in a number one contenders match that it was set up after victories in the last couple of weeks. And whoever wins this match will face the unprofessionals at Hell to Pay. Meanwhile, also in action are our internet champion faces Emma, the number one contender for the title, in a warm-up, shall we say, to Hell to Pay. But next up, it is Cat 50,000 versus Runa in a match between the Pixel Pals and the Unprofessionals in singles competition tonight. All four of these women are fighting in singles matches. As we get closer to Hell to Pay, and all the fun that will be found there. All right, so first out, it is Cat 50,000. This will be one of the first times we've seen these ladies in individual action in quite some time. The Unprofessionals, of course, have been our tag team champions for 5 months now, and they will defend in October at the pay-per-view, knowing that they have a chance to set a real record if they continue to gain victories. All right, here we go. Here comes the Pixel Pals.
And her opponent, accompanied by Alexia, and representing the Geeks from Tacoma, Washington, Stephanie the Diamond.
So Runa out tonight, representing her team. These four ladies, of course, have been locked in competition against one another for quite some time. But this match tonight will just be a prove-it match between these ladies. And here we go. Locking up in the center of the ring. Runa pushes the younger and smaller competitor into the corner, locking her down. Referee breaking it up. They both break out, both showing a sign of respect. They lock up again. This time it's Kat pushing Runa into the corner. And now once again the referee will have to break this clutch up, as neither party able to gain advantage on the other, both showing that they have the opportunity. They will continue, and now they lock up one more time. This time Kat reaching around, picks her up and actually takes her down in very much a Greco-Roman wrestling move. Very much a different sort of match to begin with, as these two ladies are fighting what can only be seen as more of a classical wrestling move for move match. But now a headlock locked in, and now we get a bit more of your professional wrestling, shall we say. Kick to the shoulder, catches Runa. She comes in to try and grab Kat and then just tattoos her in the face. Kat comes back with a strike of her own, a couple now. And a third. Now picks her up, takes her down, smashes her into the mat. Runa stood back up. Kat caught, though, and then tripped up. Turned over that half crab that Runa favors, but instead gets kicked out of. Does leap up and elbow Kat to the head twice now, and Kat is stunned and sent to the floor. Kat struggling to try and get to her feet. Runa goes outside, and of course, once again, the fight is taken out to the floor. Runa picks her up, bridging suplex, drops her down onto the hard mat. Oof, kick to the midsection there. The fight continues outside. These two ladies not giving it up. They're just stretching out into the timekeeper's area. We're up to 7 here now. Runa slides back in and then back out again to restart the count. Kat in big trouble. Oh, but she does get a kick in after recovering a bit. Now she's the one taking advantage of the outside. But now Runa coming back in, slams Kat into her partner. Kat goes down, hits the mat hard. Runa now throws her back into the ring, at least to the apron, but Kat gets up before anything more untowards happens. Runa misses on that. Kat picks her up. Suplex. Now throws her into the turnbuckle. Hip attack connects. High shot that's got Runa dazed. Kat picks her up. Pinning attempt. 1. Snap suplex. Almost caught Runa out, but she survives that one. Reverse kick. Followed up by a big hip attack off the ropes. Goes for another pin. 1, 2. Oh, no, not 2. Runa able to kick out again. Runa trying to get to her feet. Stumbling. But now she's in trouble. Caught up in that Kurakuda clutch. It could be all over. Will Runa tap? She does. This match is done. And Kat comes away the victor in the end with a submission move that gets the win. It may have been short and sweet, but it was a vicious little contest for the time it went on, as both these ladies had an opportunity to really paint the other. Certainly the fight on the outside was ugly. But that was all she wrote right there. Runa unable to get away, and all she could do was tap. As Taz always says, you either tap or snap. And there we go. Cat 50,000 with another victory for the Unprofessionals tonight. Starting off Attitude with a big win. Something I'm sure she'll be very happy with coming out of that one. And with that, we move on. And next up, for the first time tagging together, it's Lilu and Tabby versus the Hollywood Blondes. Don't know if this is a tag team for a good time or a long time, but we're about to find out, as these two teammates are, I guess, deciding that they've had enough of fighting each other and they want to fight together. Hollywood Blondes, of course, have been together for a while. They've had their moments, but they've certainly not been able to get the victories I think they would like. And if we're honest, I think they're a little disappointed with their performance to date. But we're going to find out tonight whether or not they can turn this around. They can get back into the winning column, especially over a couple of tag team neophytes. But out first, it's Tabby.
Introducing first, from Seattle, Washington, the Terror Sawyer.
All right, Tabby's out, looking for a win tonight, something she was not able to do last week. Certainly, she has the opportunity with this crazed partner. Here she comes. It's Lilu.
And her partner, from Oregon, Lee Lewis Jacobs.
Lilu has been up and down, I would say, in the individual singles matches she's been involved in. Never really been in a position to gain a victory in a championship. She's had shots, but they haven't really led anywhere yet. And I think she would love nothing more than to be in a position where she can actually fight for a title. But in order to do that, she has to rack up more consistent victories, and that is one thing that she has struggled with. So here's a different sort of situation for her and for Tabby. Two sort of lone wolves.
The Queen and Catherine, the Hollywood Blonde.
Now, two ladies who have been in the tag team world for a while. Ember and Kat would like to gain a victory here, put themselves in a position where they're actually competing again for the tag team belts. It's been a couple months since they last had a chance at it, but they're not strangers to it. And is it true, John, is it true that the Blondes aren't actually from Hollywood and that they just found a clackerboard backstage one night? I mean, considering one's from Australia and one's from Arizona, one might argue that might be the case, yes. All right, here we go. We're about to see whether these two very diverse teams can gain the victory over the other. Tabby right out of the gate taken down, already struggling right now. Ember just smashed her. And now putting pressure on her now, wrenching on the back. Ember having her way with her so far. but taken down by Tabby, who is now dragging her towards her partner, looking to tag Lilu in. But maybe in a bit of a rookie tag team move, doesn't do it initially. Lets Ember get back to her feet, and now Ember has got a hold of her, and she's now moving back towards her corner. Turns her over, but Tabby stands straight back up. Ran into it again, though, and again gets spun over. Again stands up. This time, Ember tried to go for a chop, but doesn't connect. And now it's her that falls to the mat. Now, Tabby drags her back towards the corner. A little bit closer, and now does tag in Lilu. Lilu stomping on Ember. Ember in trouble. Wrenching on the arm. Lilu's more crazed, shall we call it, actions have a tendency to lead to some wild matches at times and can be a bit uncontrolled to her own detriment. Big connection there with that spear, and now just winds up and wallops her with a fist. Crowd not terribly happy with Lilu. I'm not sure why. Ember now working on getting her arm worked on by Lilu. Sits her back up, gets her into a scissor hold, and now is elbowing her right in the top of the head. Ember stands back up, getting her wind about her, takes her down with a big clothesline. Charging desperation clothesline. Now gets a hold of Lilu. Oof! And just bashes her face first into the knee. A little shake up in offense here. Comes in with a high knee that catches Lilu, sending her to the mat. And now she's going to tag in Kat, who sees her first action in this match. Kat tries to lock up, but instead gets thrown over the ropes. Lilu now is going to bring her back in, and it's going to be not in a fun or lovely way. Shot to the midsection, another one. Now she gets ready, and she comes in, and she does that cutter from the knees of Kat. Lilu controlling the action here for the most part. High risk, high reward. She's tossing her around. Comes in. Oh, but as she tries to go for the spear, Kat moves in with a DDT of her own. Lilu comes down with that double axe handle that connects, though. Picks her back up again. Kat wobbly. Big chop knocks her to her face to the mat. She's not moving this time. Lilu in control. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Not enough. Nowhere near enough. Kick to the back. Connects. Picks picks Kat back up again. Down she goes. Boot to the back of the head. Lilu going to the top rope. She's going to leap off. It's just going to be enough. It's a big elbow drop. It connects. Lilu goes for the pin. Here comes Tabby. Oh, but Ember had a free shot and does connect. Lilu hits both of them. Drops a boot to Kat. Kat in trouble now. Crossed up. Inverse. Figure. Kind of a. What would you call that? The sharpshooter, but didn't work very well. Lilu caught out, thrown into the corner. She needed to make a tag at some point. The Tabby didn't. And now the tag team that are normally a tag team are in control. And over Lilu goes. Ember now squeezing onto Lilu, comes in with an elbow to the head. And then drops a knee one more time down on top just to make sure. Shot to the shoulder. Little disrespect sign there done to Lilu. Ember readying herself, but Lilu able to get a boot in, which stopped Ember. Now she comes in and wipes her out. She needs to make a tag to her partner, but Lilu's so focused on trying to get punishment in, I don't know that she realizes she needs to make a tag. Ember in trouble. Being stretched out by Lilu. Now, opportunity to tag her partner while Ember's still recovering, but nope, she picks her up. Throws her into the corner. Here's a tag spot. This is normally where you'd see a tag made. It is made this time. Tabby back in. She goes to the second rope, comes down. Axe handle on the arm. Connects. Can she do the deed for her team? She knocks Ember off the apron to the floor. Ember's been in big trouble for a while now. Tabby just waiting for Ember to get back to her feet. Ember's in so much trouble she's barely moving. So Tabby just closes in and clobbers her. Punch to the midsection. But a chop by Ember trying to get out of trouble. She throws another punch and another chop. And then tosses Tabby back in the ring. Cardinal mistake by Tabby letting off her opponent. And now she's been speared to the mat. All of a sudden, Ember's got a second wind. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. No, not a 2. Ooh, shot connects there. Ember in trouble. Tabby throws her back into the corner. Comes in. High strike. Will she tag in Lilu at this point? No, she doesn't, and she misses on the kick. Throws her against the ropes, which lands near enough. But Lilu interferes to take Ember off the edge of the apron. And now Tabby grabs a hold of Ember. Bashes her into the side of the apron. Down goes Ember. Picks her back up again. And will she do it one more time? No. She goes for a chop. And then throws Ember back into the ring. Ember's going to get a tag in, though, on Kat. And because of it, Tabby missed. Oh, does connect on her leap. Kat just let her do it. Ember's down. A pin would be appropriate at this point. And there it is. 1, 2, 3. And wow. The unlikely duo with the victory as Tabby and Lilu gets the win over the Hollywood Blondes. My, my, my. What a turn of events in this match as the unlikely duo fight off the Hollywood Blondes to gain a big victory tonight. One that might have them thinking more long-term on this partnership. For the Hollywood Blondes, that's got to be a bit of a blow, losing to these two. And something you don't live down easily.
Here are your winners, The Terror, Sawyer, and Lee Lewis Jacob.
So with that, we now move on to our next match. And it's Emma versus Sabrina. We've been promising this one. As we move closer to our main event, these two ladies will actually meet for the Internet Championship in 2 weeks at DCW Hell to Pay. Two ladies who are looking to gain a victory over the other, set the tone effectively for their match. And I think both of them would love nothing more than to come away with a win tonight. Emma probably even more so than Sabrina, as she is in a position of being the challenger. You kind of want to put some doubt in the mind of the champion, and this is one way to go about it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Oregon, Emma.
So Emma making her way to the ring. We have an opportunity to remind you that on October 14th, Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern is Hell to Pay on this Twitch channel. And the following week, it's replayed on YouTube. It will feature this particular match as well. We will see a match between Kurt and Webby for the DCW World Championship that was announced earlier today. And as well, we will see our main event, Brenna and Tamara, facing each other in a steel cage, Rage in the Cage, Hell in a Cell, call it what you will, match. But next out, it is Sabrina.
And her opponent, from Georgia, the Internet Champion, the Destroyer.
Sabrina in a position tonight to really lock into place her title chance here. If she can get a win over Emma, I'm sure it will give her all the confidence in the world going up into Hell to Pay. But we'll have to see how this all works out for her. And now here we go. Two ladies lock up immediately in the center of the ring. Forced back is Sabrina, the champion, into the corner, broken up by the referee here. And again, these two ladies locking up again, forced into the opposite corner one more time. Sabrina trying her best to gain an advantage, but Emma is giving as good as she's getting at the moment. Wrenching away on Sabrina, trying to shake her loose a bit, but Sabrina reverses it and then gets taken down by Emma. Emma gets in reverse, gets taken down, and we see at the moment these two going at it as they are about to connect. And Emma in trouble. Sabrina armbar onto Emma, pushing down on her head, trying to gain an advantage over her, picks her back up again. Now, readying her, throwing her into the corner, pummeling her back and into the opposite side. Now Sabrina picks her up, sidewalk slam, connects. Emma in trouble. Kick comes in hard. Elbow drop connecting. And another. Sabrina in charge early, and as I say that, of course, Emma comes in with a jawbreaker. Swept down. Emma now in some control. Turns her over. Spins her back over. Trouble for Sabrina. All the effort, all the attempts to try and gain control, though, and Emma's in trouble. Sabrina with an elbow to the midsection. 2 follow in. They lock up again. This has been kind of the tale of this match so far. Knocked down by Emma. Emma kicked to the midsection on Sabrina. And then another one. Takes her down. Pinning attempt. 1. No good there. Arm drag, takedown, connect. Knocked over. Sabrina has caught Emma, picks her up and slams her into the mat. Opportunity for it looks like it's a submission move. She's got Emma right where she wants her. Can Emma get free? Not so far. Is she going to tap? No, she escapes with an elbow, connecting and gets free. Sabrina fighting with everything she's got, but clothesline by Emma takes her down. Boot to the head. Another arm bar as she works to try and loosen her up. Smashes her head into the mat. Sabrina now suddenly in trouble. Emma coming in, working hard to try and get Sabrina in a point where she can either use a submission move or go for a big signature move. And now she's got her set up. Guillotines her off the top rope. Down goes Sabrina, who has not had a lot of offense lately. Stretches on the leg. And again. Emma trying to control the match, control what's going on. Gearing herself up, getting the crowd involved. Stomps again on Sabrina. Stands her up. Gets ready to take her over, picks her up. Power slam. Big elbow connecting on Sabrina. Sabrina struggling. Kick to the midsection to get free. Comes in, turns her over, picks her up. Puts her across the knee there, and all of a sudden Emma back into a position where she's the one who's now struggling. She's hanging out on the apron, decked off of it hard by Sabrina. Sabrina comes out attacking Emma. Opportunity to really put the end to this match, but these two are just fighting tooth and nail. Emma now back in control. Comes in with a couple of punches to catch Sabrina, but Sabrina turns that around. Picks up Emma. She's got her set up, and she does. She power slams her into the concrete floor. The small matting on the floor, not enough to really protect her. This is an opportunity. This is where Sabrina probably should have finished this, but instead she waits for Emma to get to her feet. She does come in with a punch, reverses it over, underhook. Wheelbarrow slam. Is this all she wrote? Pin. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, so close. 2.5 at least. Emma able to squeak out. Arm drag knocks Sabrina off her mojo. Picked up. Taken over to the ropes. And then tossed over. Emma now showboating a little bit after basically being controlled for a bit. Really doesn't have the opportunity here to do this. Picked up. Sabrina in trouble. Thrown back in towards the center of the ring. Emma now waiting for Sabrina to get back to her feet. Emma about to close the distance. She picks her up. She's got her up where she wants her. She takes her down. Sit down. Powerbomb. Doesn't work. Sabrina back to her feet again, but again she gets picked up. Again, the superior strength of Emma coming to the fore here. Kick to the leg. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Whoa. Okay, turnabout is fair play. That was a 2.5 as well. Kick comes raining in. And another. Picks up Sabrina. Sitting position. Reaches around. She's got her tied up in that chokehold. Sabrina getting to her feet. Fights out. Hits Emma to the midsection. Kick to the midsection. Now, what can she do? Can she finish her off? Not quite. Dragged over to the ropes again. This battle has been back and forth. Muscles in motion. She takes her down. Kick to the back again. She is using and abusing Sabrina right now. Emma putting everything she can into trying to finish off the champion. She might not be the challenger this week, but she's letting it be known she is going to be a hard out. If Sabrina thinks she's going to win the championship easily, she's got another thing coming. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. And again, Sabrina gets free one more time. Emma frustrated at that one. She thought she had her locked up. Turns her over. Kick to the lower back. Stomp on the hand. Down she comes again. Strike after strike after strike raining down. Trying to get full control of this match. Sabrina unable to now put up any fight. Possibly the will, the effort, the strength taken out of her. Almost another 2 count to a 3. But again, Emma unable to finish this sucker off. Sabrina staggering to her feet. This could be all she wrote. She's up on the shoulder. She's down for the slam. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. And again, Sabrina kicks out. Once again, she fights her way free. Can Sabrina finish this thing off? Will she come back after being dominated for so long by Emma? 1, 2. No, she will not, as Emma finishes the match, winning by the barest of margins. After dominating so long, she just wore out the champion, who at times looked like she was in the driver's seat. So with this, Emma can look and say that the champ is beatable. She just has to continue to put that pressure on her, continue to fight, and continue to make sure she does everything she can to beat her. But Sabrina will go back to the drawing board knowing that at the very least, this was not for the title. But she'll have to come back with a different game plan if she wants to beat her at Hell to Pay. The number 1 contender showed tonight that she is a force to be reckoned with.
Here is your winner, Emma.
Next up tonight, it is Cat 50,000 again. Whoops. Playing double duty. Oh, no, it's Cheeky. It is Cheeky. Yeah. Sorry. Thought for a second she was playing double duty, but instead she is facing Emily in singles competition tonight as the unprofessionals meet up with a couple of their big rivals in singles matches this evening.
Making her way to the ring.
Here comes Emily. Emily looking for a victory this evening against the champions. You can. And here we go. Here comes the tag team champion.
Accompanied by Kitty and representing Varsity Club from England, one half of the tag team champions, Caitlin.
So here comes Cheeky out to face Emily. A match that sees two teams that have fought each other a couple of times now, meeting up one more time tonight. This time in singles action. And can Cheeky copy her partner and get a victory? All right. These two lock up in the center of the ring. Taken down. Cheeky immediately dropped by Emily. Emily forced back into the corner, though. Cheeky now working away, but oh, she gets a smack. Ooh, comes in to try and take some revenge, but instead stopped by the referee. Keep in mind, Parashi's in action later this evening, so she is not out with her partner. Cheeky goes down with a Hurricane Rana. Kick to the back again. One to the arm. Shots to the leg, working her way on Cheeky. Now she picks her up. Backbreaker across her leg, putting pressure on Cheeky. Cheeky's had trouble getting a fight in this match. Drag towards the center of the ring. Pin attempt coming in. One. Does not go through. Thrown into the turnbuckle in the corner. Comes in with a clothesline that connects. Here's a pin. One. And again, Emily gets away from it. Oof. Chop does connect. And another. Leaves a big welt across the chest of Cheeky there. Kick comes in now. Sets her up. Emily putting pressure on to Cheeky. Stretching her back out. Cheeky unable to really fight this at the moment. The lower back just getting a big pressured knee. Something that she cannot easily get away from. Trying to get free now. An elbow to the midsection connects. Ooh, and then Emily gets caught by Cheeky. Now Cheeky takes a big knee to the face. Punch comes in. Grabs a hold of her now. She's trying to suplex her over. She does. Looked like it could have been a pin attempt, but does not. Emily sits up and now runs into a submission hold on the head. Pin attempt here now. The referee a little bit out of position. 1. Cheeky stands her up again. Emily taking advantage of that. Throws Cheeky into the corner. Comes in with a high elbow that connects. Cheeky goes down immediately. But, oof, Emily, Hurricane Rana just immediately by Cheeky, who comes back. But again, the reversals coming in swift and fast. Emily getting a hold of Cheeky now. She DDTs her into the mat. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Oof. Kat cheering her partner on, getting the crowd riled up. But Emily is up and ready now. She's going for her patented cutter from the sky. No, she doesn't. She goes for the big drop kick. Fighting to get to her feet, but Cheeky in trouble now. She's been thrown down again. But she gets spinned up and comes in with a enziguri that catches Emily by surprise. Oof, but Emily catches one back. Kick to the back of Cheeky, who's struggling to get to her feet. She gets knocked down again. Oof, and then snapmare on the neck. Dragged towards the middle of the ring. Emily looking to take advantage of the ropes. 1, 2, 3, and does. And Kat lets it happen. I'm very surprised she let her do that. And Emily with the victory over Cheeky. Surprising win right there. So the Agents of Chaos might not be fighting for the Tag Team Championship, but they let her know once again that the unprofessionals may not be finished. That was a surprising finish to that match, as Emily able to get the victory over Cheeky, someone who, honestly, I'm a bit surprised. Cheeky's had a pretty good singles run along the way, so not someone you expect to get taken aback, but for sure, Emily is no slouch. Big victory by Emily. All right. Our next match is Percy versus Ursula. This is the last of our tag team singles matches. With all of their partners being in action earlier, none of them are out with them tonight. But we have our main event still to come. The tag team #1 contenders match between the British Union, Phoenix and B, and the challengers, Fate, Zoe, and Lizzie Jones, in a match of 4 people and 2 teams who have been probably some of the best individual and tag competitors in the division. But here comes Pershi.
Making her way to the ring from the United States of America, Percy.
Pershi comes into this match needing to get a victory to join her fellow tag team member with a win tonight. Certainly would be something of a feather in her cap if she can do it. Of course, Ursula would love nothing more to gain revenge for the loss of her partner earlier tonight. And here she comes.
And her opponent from the United States of America, Alexia.
So Ursula's Revenge, or Ursula as we call her here in DCW, coming to the center of the ring, getting ready to face a challenger who will be a difficult one for her to face tonight. There's she always a tough test for anybody. These two teams, I'm sure, will be facing one another in full very soon once more. But they're about to lock up here. And immediately Pershi takes Ursula down. Now I should mention, in 2 weeks time, when Hell to Pay happens, we actually have that match between Emma and Sabrina is a House of Horrors match, so it's not your typical match, nor should you expect it to be. We're not fully sure yet what this match will entail, but you can bet these two ladies will give it their all. If tonight is anything to go by. Pershi picked up. Ursula, after losing control of this match early, is now back in it. Trying to get the crowd on side. Closes in on Pershi, now pushes on her chin with her boot. Takes her out and down. Now, will she follow that up? Stands Pershi up and snapmares her over, and off she goes. Remember, our main event coming up next, so stick around as the British Union take on the Fate in action this evening to decide who is the #1 tag team contender in the DCW Women's Tag Team Division. Ursula up, ready and willing, tosses Pershi across the ring. Down she goes, nailing Pershi right in the face. Pinning attempt. 1. Not enough. Trying again to get the crowd going. Ursula stops paying attention to Pershi, but Pershi couldn't follow it up. And now, sit down hard. Underhook, sit down. Dangerous move. Parachute thrown into the corner. Now will Ursula follow in? She closes in on her. Throws her down to the mat. Now heads up to the second and to the top. Down she comes hard. Parachute in trouble. Kick to the midsection. Flip over. Tries to go for the pin. Now she sets her up for that submission. Parachute can't get free. Is she going to submit? She's in big trouble. This is not good. Yeah, it's... Oh, I thought that was it. But instead, Ursula just gives up on the hold. Parachute grabbing at her neck. Cannot fight back. 1, 2, 3. And that is it. The submission might not have been the finisher, but it was pretty much all she wrote, as Parachute was unable to get back, and Ursula with the victory. And in a show of respect, possibly? Yes, it is. Two ladies shake hands in the middle of the ring. Crowd is very excited with the end of that match. And that was a end, and now we are at the main event of the evening. British Union, it's B in Phoenix versus Fate, Lizzie Jones and Zoe. The winner goes on to face the Unprofessionals for the title at Hell to Pay on the 14th of October. Which of these two teams can get the win? Which of these two teams is going to be able to force and enforce their will? We're about to find out.
On the way to the ring, the Queen Bee and the phenomenal one, Nicole, the Union.
British Union coming to the ring. It's been a while since they've been in a championship match, but these are two ladies that know how to get victories, and they are dangerous. Make no mistake. All right, here comes Fate.
And their opponent, Elizabeth Sparks Jones, and the chosen one, the Faces of Fear.
All right, these two ladies have been champions in their own right at different times. Neither has been a tag team champion, and they would love to do that one in their portfolio of awards. But in order to do that, they've got to beat these two ladies if they want that shot. And here we go. Immediately, B working on the arm. taking Lizzie down. Lizzie in trouble here. Another boot to the arm again, another one. And now she's in danger as B is working away. Lizzie has struggled. Kick to the back, followed up on, and then a stomp to the arm. B in deep trouble already. Ooh, back elbow connects. Throws her into the corner. Now the two of them come in. Zoe and Lizzie take her up and over, and then combo kick connects. Stomped to the arm again. Picked up now. What will Zoe do with her? Tosses her off of the ropes now and puts a beating on the leg. Zoe now waiting to get control of this match. B has had trouble getting back into this fight, and now she's been turned over. She's in a Boston Crab, but she does fight out of it. Tags in her partner. Now Phoenix in the match. Phoenix closing in on Zoe. Ooh, just a forearm shiver to the face. Throws her back into the turnbuckle now. Down she goes again, wrenching on the arm now. Locks it in and ooh, more pressure applied. Zoe in trouble. Stomp to the arm again. Boot to the face of Zoe. Phoenix now stomping on Zoe, putting more and more hurt on the young lady. Stood back up though. Thrown across the ring. Ooh, but misses on that one, and now Phoenix working on Zoe takes her down. Putting pressure on her, trying to get control of the match. Zoe tries to get to her tag partner in the corner, but misses the opportunity, and now she's in trouble. Phoenix turns her over. Just kind of playing with her, it seemed like at the moment. Knee to the back. Stomp on the leg. Boot to the back. Keep in mind, the British Union are not the most popular team on Attitude. The fans are not happy about what they are seeing right now. Phoenix stomps on the hand, and again, and a third time. Zoe stood up and bowled over, but she trips Phoenix up. Now it's an opportunity for her to tag to her partner. She does walk across. She is going to tag in Lizzie Jones. And Lizzie is in the match. Throws Phoenix into the corner. Comes in with a high knee lift that catches Phoenix out of that corner. But Phoenix is able to tag in B. Slight schoolboy error there. Taken down. The drop kick, however, fails as Lizzie blocks it, but then allows herself to get clotheslined over the top rope and to the floor as B takes control of the match. Shot connecting, but Lizzie fights it off again. However, she gets a knee to the nose. B now turns around. Hurricane Rana takes her to the mat. Two of them lock up again. Bashed into the steps, and down goes B. Lizzie again throws B back into the ring. Lizzie slides in. Boot to the back of B. And now a choke on B to try and regain control of this match. Lizzie heading up. Phoenix tries to stop her, but she misses. And Lizzie comes down hard on the B with a Coffin drop. Pin. 1, 2. Phoenix able to save her partner. Zoe, however, has closed in on Phoenix, but they bash into Lizzie. Kick on Phoenix now. The two of them locking up in the center of the ring. They are not the legal women in this match. That is B and Lizzie. But the fight continues in the center of the ring. Lizzie goes for the pin. 1. Phoenix just immediately turns around and stops that. Lizzie knocks Phoenix down again. Hurricane Rana again on Phoenix to get her out of the ring. Lizzie stands B up. Throws her into the corner. Opportunity now to finish this match. Gain the number 1 contendership. Boots to the midsection of B. Strike knocks her for a loop. Down goes B, but B trips up Lizzie. Or not Lizzie, Zoe. Zoe in trouble. Zoe in big trouble. However, she gets caught out in a cutter. B now comes in with a scissor submission and then just pops her right in the top of the head. Drop kick lands. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Kicks out at 2. Phoenix back to her feet finally after that tussle inside the ring. Zoe in trouble in the middle of it though. B slams her face into the mat. Boot comes down hard. Then twists her arm around and then puts pressure on it, sets it up in that position, and then she's gonna stomp, and she does. It's uncomfortable to watch, but Zoe's in trouble. B coming in again, another shot. Picks her up. Crowd is not happy about this match. The way it's gone in the last little bit. Fan favorites in deep trouble, and here comes the coup de grace. Phoenix with the cover. In comes Lizzie. She does break it up at the last second, but Phoenix... But it's a... big move to put an end to that unprettier catches Lizzie, and down she went. And now stuck in the Kurakuda clutch is Zoe. No one to tag to, no help coming from anyone, but she does fight out of it. Phoenix throws her into the corner though. Knee raised up, catches her. Zoe knocks down again. Phoenix stomps on the cheekbone. Still haven't seen Lizzie for a while now. Zoe with a jawbreaker to Phoenix. Tossed into the corner. You can see Lizzie's still down. She's barely starting to move now. She's been down for a very long time. Pinning attempt, but B interferes. 1. Oh my goodness. B ties up the referee just long enough for Phoenix to kick out. Zoe comes in with an elbow off the top of Phoenix's head. Stands her up again. Zoe picks her up. Snap suplex. Waits for Phoenix to get to her feet. And now she's got her in that Bailey to belly, which connects. This could be all she wrote. 1, 2. Phoenix kicks out. Lizzie ran across the ring to try and finish her off. But instead, Phoenix gets clobbered. And now it is a spear followed up, as we know, by the hip attack, which comes in and connects. Phoenix is wobbly on all her appendages at the moment. And Zoe is in a position to put an end to this match. Down she goes again. Zoe's heading up. B's up and moving. which is not good for Zoe because she probably would have been able to finish this match right here. All she has to do is pin Phoenix, but she continues to put the boots to her. Phoenix wobbling, getting to her feet. It's a Bailey to belly, this time towards her own corner. Pin. 1, 2. Oh, but somehow B gets around Lizzie, hits the referee, and but Lizzie connects. And down went B again. Phoenix down a second time. She has not had much left, but the referee still down and out. B getting to her feet on the outside. Phoenix turns this over, able to get Zoe caught. So after all of this, Phoenix back in control. This match has been completely out of hand. Phoenix picks Zoe up, sets her up on the top rope. Phoenix has her where she wants her. She just needs to finish her off. Chop comes in and hits. And now she's got her, and up she goes. This could be it if Zoe can't get a tag. After everything she's done to Phoenix, she had her down and out on 2 separate occasions, only for B to interfere. Thrown into the corner. Phoenix in command. Hello, Sabrina. And here it comes. A combination move once more. Pinned by B. But Lizzie comes in to break it up. But now she's the one who's caught out by Phoenix. Phoenix now stands Zoe up. It's 2-on-1, but there goes Phoenix off to the apron. Zoe takes B down. B rolls out. Now everybody's out of the ring. Zoe looking to come down hard. And she does. Big elbow off the top. B in trouble here, but she does come back with a fight back. Down goes B again. Zoe with a big boot, a big punch, and another. The count running here. Zoe caught out by B. As of right now, it's B in the driver's seat. Lizzie still out unconscious. B struggling to get out. Lizzie back to her feet. Phoenix in. Zoe desperately needs a tag, but right now she's in a world of hurt. Phoenix has got her right where she wants her. Putting pressure on Zoe. Crowd desperate to see the Fate win, but right now they are in all sorts of trouble. Zoe can't get a tag. Lizzie is unable to help her partner. And Phoenix is taking advantage of that, but a jawbreaker might be just what they need. But Zoe, waiting on Phoenix, does hit her. Now she could use a tag out, but instead, oh my gosh, cardinal mistake again. Thrown into the corner. B now tagged in. This is big Jeopardy time. Clomp down, hits hard. Elbow to the head, and another. Zoe needs a tag. She throws B into her corner. She's going to come in and monkey flip her out. Meanwhile, Phoenix trying to cause trouble, interfering with the referee yet again. Zoe waiting for B to get back to her feet. This could be the final nail in the coffin. Again, another Bailey to belly, and again, Phoenix is moving, but it's only a 2 count. Down goes Phoenix as Lizzie takes her out. It's now or never. Fate have the opportunity, but instead B fights back. This match has just gone back and forward, both sides in too long. Both sides making mistakes and not getting the tags they need. Boot to the back. Kick to the midsection. Now it's trouble. And again, a reversal. Now she goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Lizzie missed it. 3. Lizzie missed. She came in to try and stop it, but missed. And B gets the victory. And the number 1 contenders are the British Union. Oh my. Fate had this thing wrapped up 2 or 3 times. Interference put a stop to it on a couple of occasions. But they really don't have anyone else to blame but themselves. They allowed the British Union to gain control at the worst possible time. And the British Union are our number 1 contenders. I've just heard in the back we have some sort of problem going on. We're going to go back there. And it's Tamara. Who's she talking? Oh, and it's Brenna. These two going to fight it out in the Rage in the Cage. And they are going to fight it out right now. In the back. Slammed. Brenna takes her and puts her down onto the concrete floor out in the hallway. Strike by Tamara on Brenna. Not sure what set this off, but these two have been boiling over for a while. And matches don't seem to solve it. Thrown into the concrete wall. Down she goes, grabbing her head. Champion. Not done with her, throws her down and into those boxes. Crowd not very happy about this one. Now she's got her, dragging her slowly, but an elbow to the midsection catches Brenna. And another. 2 competitors. Oof. Slammed into that chest. Those equipment chests, and then into the shelving unit. This is not a sanctioned fight. These two are just decking each other. No DCW officials there to stop it at the moment. They are, however, fighting near the general manager's room. Oh, big punch there. Catches her, the champion. Taking control. Tosses the challenger into those bins. And now working on the arm. Muscles are over, drops an elbow on the arm. Tamara in trouble. Picked up again. Brenna comes in, moving in, looking for a place to take Tamara. She is getting closer and closer. Oh, but an elbow there. It looked like she was going to smash her into those tall audio crates. But instead, she gets thrown back down the hallway. Rolling down, and she's in pain. This fight, whatever caused it, has been a knockdown drag out for the last few months. These two have been fighting. It has been absolute war. And their battle at Hell to Pay will be the final match between these two ladies for the title. It has to be that way. Management has effectively said there will be no more of these fights because they're too costly, they're too difficult, and these are 2 wrestlers that are very valuable to DCW, and we don't want to see either one permanently injured. But fighting out in the hallway in the back of the arena is definitely a way for that to happen. Being moved again towards the chest, elbow to the midsection, and another. And now she throws her across the arena, or the back hallway here again. They're fighting back towards the general manager's office at least 2 or 3 times now. Now Brenna's back up to her feet. Strike comes in, connecting in the midsection. Tamara picks her up, though, heaves her over, and she lands hard. That cannot be easy thing to have happen to your back, to your hips, to your backside. And now Tamara with an elbow and another and another. They're moving again. Oh, off the wall she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. They are inching perilously close to the general manager's room. And now that neck breaker connected, then knee dropped on the floor. My goodness. The hatred these two must feel towards each other to fight this out here is indescribable. An elbow does connect. Big knee lift connects on Brenna. Another kick connects. And now, she's thrown across the door. Another knee drop on the head. This has been a absolutely vicious affair. And again, they're fighting in front of that doorway. Strikes coming in, using her UFC-style background. Brenna taking control of the match, knocking Tamara off her feet. Neck breaker connecting too. Now she hops on top of the crate and leaps and drops onto Tamara's back. Tamara is not moving. Is this the end of this? No. Brenna says no. They're fighting near that. And they do. Throws her into that power supply area. Those switches. Now jumping on the elbow. Turns, picks her up. She's got her up again. Down she goes. The pain and the agony these two are putting each other through in this back hallway. And again, this time it's Brenna who kisses the switch box. And now Brenna down and dazed, but apparently not completely out. A knee to the head. And one more for good measure. Drop kick to the back. And again, another knee to the forehead. Those must be very much the worst thing you can get. And she gets thrown into the general manager's office on the floor, smashed into the rug. They're now fighting. I don't know what's going to happen. Don't know if the general manager's in the office tonight, but you can see. Off the desk Tamara goes. They're getting closer to the main desk area. Tries to go for a kick, reversed and down. He is standing, watching what's going on. Certainly can't be terribly happy to have these two wrestlers in his office. You gotta wonder why there isn't anyone else out to stop it. You can see the MacGuffin actually out on the table there. Tries to go for the kick, but gets caught. Brenna. Into the office desk, into that computer. And then suplex back with the German suplex. Now Tamara picks up the chair. And down she comes. Brenna in trouble. And another kick to the back. And now with the hand. Now a kick to the throat to go along with it. And a knee to the throat. Brenna gets picked up. She's wobbly. Tries to go in for the chop. She nails it. These two women still fighting in this office. Surprised not to see more DCW officials in to break this up, but it's still going on. Stood up one more time. Brenna closes in, but again, stopped by the challenger. 2 weeks from tonight, these two will go at it inside a steel cage. Closed on the roof and the sides. There will be no way out. The only way to win is to pin or submit the other. Down she goes again, and Tamara is declared the winner, I guess? But with that, we have reached the end of Attitude. Thank you all for coming along tonight on this busy night. Be sure to check with us next week as we go into the go home programs for Attitude and for Blast. Until next time, everyone, take care. Have a great day. We'll catch you later. Goodbye.